Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. If you're new here, my name is Summer, and thanks for clicking to have a little chat with your girl. I'm assuming that if you're clicking this video, you're either thinking about moving to another state, you're moving by yourself, you may be thinking about moving to Vegas. Honestly, I don't know, but if it's one of these things involving moving, you've come to the right place. This video essentially is going to be about a couple things that I had to find out on my own. I just wasn't able to find them while doing my research. However, I don't want that for you. I want you to watch this video and know that I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to also do this before my move ends or before I make it to said place. So without further ado, let's just jump straight in. So budgeting and finances, I know we've heard this a whole bunch of times, but honestly it's important to note. I advise that you save at least 3 to 5 months of rent if possible, because I know people are going to possibly come for me in the comments saying that it's just not possible. If possible, I advise you save 3 to 5 months of rent so that once you do move, you are able to continuously pay your rent and keep a roof over your head while still being able to buy the necessities that you need to furnish your apartment. Simple. That's just the first thing that we need to do, in my opinion. Once we have done this, I highly suggest that you start looking about what you would like to pay where rent is concerned. So let's assume that you are searching for a $1,500 apartment. I am saying these high numbers because, baby, inflation. That's all I have to say. Inflation. Let's say you find an apartment for $1,500. You want to ensure that you qualify on your end, on your personal end. You want to make sure that you qualify for that apartment. So most apartments require you to have 3 times the monthly income or something like that. Okay, so it's 3 times that amount of rent. So 1,500 times 3 equals 4,500. So ultimately you would need to be bringing in more than $4,500 a month. Apartments usually verify this using your pay stubs or using whatever form of income that you receive. They usually use that to verify that you are able to qualify for the apartment. So that's number 1. Highly suggest that you look into this. Ensure that whatever apartments you are looking for, you're being realistic with your pockets so that when it is time to apply for said apartment, you are able to qualify for that apartment. Also, if you're renting an apartment, you definitely will need renter's insurance. This was something that I was completely unaware about, but in terms of renter's insurance, some properties have a joint collaboration or joint contract with their preferred insurance company where they give you a deal. My complex had an insurance company and they claimed it was a deal, yet I was able to get a much cheaper policy with assurance, which I will link down below. But there are also other big name companies such as Geico, Progressive, State Farm that offer renters insurance policies. Those I find to be kind of expensive. Honestly, going with probably Assurance or even Lemonade would be your best option where renter's insurance is concerned. You can check with your complex to see if they do have their preferred insurance provider, and just make sure that you're comparing the prices to, make sure that you get the best deal and not letting them tell you what the best deal is, because most times it's not the best deal. The next thing that I also had to find out by myself is that you will need to start service for gas, water, electric, and Wi-Fi. I did not have to start service for water because my complex includes water in my rent. However, if you are looking at somewhere that does not include utilities, you will need to start those services on your own. And in order to do that, it's super simple. You just go onto the website. Most times you'll have to create an account and put a card down because bills. But once you do that, it's super simple. You enter your address, you enter your name, your contact info, all of that good stuff, and then from there you have essentially started a service in your apartment for either electric, for gas, for water, for whatever it is. Wi-Fi, I know that's very specific to some people. I have Cox, or my apartment uses Cox, but I do know that some people go through their phone carrier. So if you have Verizon or AT&T or T-Mobile, whatever it is, you could absolutely do your own thing where that is concerned. I just want to let you know that those are 4 things that you definitely should keep on your radar when you are moving. The next thing on this list is to remember to forward your mail. You don't want to be that person, because some people receive like medical bills, or you receive like a credit card bill, or you just receive something that's very important that you should take care of, but you never know because it's still at your old address. So definitely forward your mail. I'll also post the link to the postal service so that you are able to do so quite easily. But that's just something that is very important, and a lot of people just don't think about it. They just move addresses and then they completely forget that you were supposed to update your address, not only with like the postal service, but also updating your address with doctor's offices, on your credit cards, on all those things, because they will continue to go to your old address. So make sure that that is something that you are doing. And honestly, the last thing, this is more tailored towards when you actually move and when you get to your apartment, but to start thinking about it, prioritize what's important to you. Moving is already expensive as it is. You honestly don't want to move into your apartment and then spend all your change on furnishing your apartment. Do not be that person. When I moved, I was that person, and every time I get paid, I basically spend my paycheck trying to decorate my apartment, and in the end, it would only leave me broke. Like literally leave me broke. So don't be that person. Just purchase the necessities, and by necessities I mean purchase a bed, and by bed I mean the mattress. All you need is a mattress, some sheets, some comforters, some pillows. In your kitchen, make sure that you have pots, silverwares, plates, things for you to cook, things for you to live, like survive, where food is concerned, where the kitchen is concerned. Make sure you have some place to eat the food, because I was like that. I don't know why I didn't think that I would need some place to sit and eat. It just didn't occur to me in my head. So I literally was just sitting down on my floor using boxes as a dining table. Make sure that you have bathroom necessities such as towels, washcloths, your toiletries, all those things. I consider that to be necessities. Once you have those things in your apartment, honestly, you will be able to survive for a decent amount of time before you're able to really purchase the much bigger things, such as a TV or decor or a couch or an entryway table. You know what I mean? All of those things are just things to add to your apartment, to add to the atmosphere, but they really don't bring me any value in terms of survival. You get what I'm trying to say? Those are the things that you should choose to prioritize before prioritizing everything else that just adds, I guess, beauty to your space. But that is all for the video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, or if you'd like for me to make any other video related to moving or related to living in Vegas, related to expenses, let me know in the comments below. But until next time, bye.